Right guys, it's an early one for us today. If you remember Joe from Shfting Metal's Mercedes SL500 we did for him.
Yeah.
We finally got the chance to take it back. We've just been mega busy and so has Joe, so trying to arrange a time to meet each other at the same time has sort of been a bit hectic like so. Remember the roof problem we had? So it was a battery in the back of the car that kept failing all the time. I think he needs a new battery, but he knows that anyway, so we've put it on charge. We're going to stick it back on now, run it for a little minute, load it up, and then we'll get on our way. Oh, we need to get the exhausts. Thank God, the boot. Front battery? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the rear one we had off. Right, so we've boxed the battery off, we found it. And they put it on the D-Max the other day to start it because that battery was knackered. Turn them off. Can't see a thing. There. Little bit of left hand down. Yeah. Right, so we're at Joe's. You dickhead. What? Stood there filming us driving around here and you come the opposite way. Just turned up at Joe's now. This is Joe's graveyard. He already got his boys on filming us, see that?
Got some filmers to see, you know. Look at that, Joe, we got here and we didn't even need a tow truck.
No?
How mad's that? Oh, bloody hell. You right there?
Right there.
How's it going?
Is he?
Fuck. Bit of a drive that. Looks rubbish now, doesn't it? To be honest, it's dropped again, that.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got any oil on it this time? No. There's no oil on the ramp.
This side's up.
Oh, is it?
You got the key for it?
Nothing else. You got your new camera? Well bigger than last time, that.
Fancy that, innit?
What's that about? Where is he in the container? Go and get him out of his den.
Hi mate.
Right there, you okay?
How we doing?
Sound, you?
Very well. How was your drive down?
Uneventful this time.
Yeah.
It was alright, yeah.
Come out without just paying for another car.
What have you bought now?
Oh, just nothing. Kia Venga, I think. Nothing exciting.
Alright. Whose is this? Yours?
Yeah. Doing a little fixer upper on it.
I like these.
Yeah, the beauty. This is a 4.2 TD V8. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
That sounds ridiculous.
Has it got exhaust on, has it?
No, it's standard exhaust.
Is it?
I'm probably going to put one on. Oh, I think I left the key in the office now.
We're meant to be going to Penzance to buy a car, but he's fucking not messaging us back now, the fella.
Oh, really?
I thought, why were we down here? We were going to go and get it, so I don't know what the crack is now, like, but there's a Toyota Sora. It'd sound nice with this nice stainless, wouldn't it?
It's not bad for a diesel, is it?
Yeah. The weird diesels now, the way they sound like that, because the SQ7's a diesel as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they sound good.
Probably this is the same engine as the Q7, the 4.2 they did.
Yeah.
How we doing, alright?
Yeah, not too bad, man.
Good to see you. And you there. Looking a bit better now.
Yeah, better.
Well, not in your opinion, but
Better for sale.
Yeah, just put it in off-road mode then. We come
far more refined,
Yeah.
classy.
It's a lot
Like
quieter.
It's still got a couple of things that need sorting with it, which you know about anyway, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
The
Definitely needs
the
a battery.
key fob thing.
Like you say, you know it needs a battery in the boot. That's not the healthiest. It's been
Yeah,
charged though.
Yeah, we had it
But-
tested
yeah,
yesterday.
but it's
It was
not-
only like half health.
It's not the healthiest battery.
But when we've done a lot of revision on that bloody roof thing, it
Yeah.
says, don't they, the common thing, the batteries going crap.
Yeah.
On the dash, it comes up with faults. and it says the consumer unit is offline.
Oh yeah.
So when that battery goes dead, it puts that on, which makes the roof not work.
Yeah.
So once the battery's on, you need to delete the code off the dash.
You need a battery in the boot for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Your exhaust in the boot as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the other grille.
Perfect.
The fella was buzzing with them wheels.
Yeah, he was made up.
He was like, I can't believe that. It's sound that.
Yeah,
I'll have them.
In my eyes, you got a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
No, in my
But then
eyes
in
too,
yours,
my car.
yeah, exactly.
They look tiny and a bit stupid, don't they? But I can see how it does look a bit. It is in off-road mode.
Yeah. Sat down. When we got here, then this side was down.
Oh yeah.
This side was down more than the other side. Now I don't know if it done that for you, but as soon as I started it and put it in off-road mode, it shot up. You know what I mean? So I don't. Yeah. I go for a puddle. Before we carry on with Joe's car, we're just going to do a quick background check on him. And you want to be doing one of these if you're in the market for buying a new car. So don't just buy it, vehicle scorer.
If you want to save yourself 20%, don't forget to use code TVR20 at checkout or click the link in the description below.
So all you've got to do is enter the reg, which is Echo Juliet 03 Mike Zulu Delta. I nearly forgot it then.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's 613 out of 999, which is not bad at all for a 21-year-old vehicle. It's got 57,000 miles on it and a yearly average of 2,700, which is nothing. And the MOT comments are good. So here's the important checks you really want to be doing when buying a car. So don't forget to use code TVR20 to save yourself 20% off on each one of these. And this will tell you if the car's stolen, imported, whether it's ever been salvaged, ex-taxi, if it's had colour changes, mileage rollback, and it'll check the VIN number. Right, so we're going to buy the Ultimate Plus package for Joe's car. Not forgetting to put in TVR20 in the promo code and click add. So here it is, here's our report back, and now we're going to check if there's any red flags on this car. Now it is pointing up at one amber warning for a plate change. Now that could just mean it's had a private plate on it, which is not bad at all. And it's had 6 owners, but other than that, everything else is in green and looking okay. The main things we check out for, it's not been scrapped, it's not stolen, it's not categorised, and the main one, there's no outstanding finance, which you don't legally own the car if there is, so that's always a big one to check for. So here we've even got a valuation section, which would really help when you're buying or selling, to let you know if you're buying it at the right price or selling. So next you can see the plate change bit, which was flagged up in orange, which is not a bad thing, it just means it's had a few plate changes. But if you look at the record, it's had quite a few private plates on, and one of them is definitely called Roger. So if you scroll down, there's many other important things that you can check out, including the score breakdown and many other things, so go and take a look.
So once again, I just want to say a massive thank you to Vehicle Score for sponsoring today's video. And if you want to support the channel, do a check on your own car and see if there's any hidden surprises you might not know about. And let us know in the comments what score it is that you get. Right, so I think after unloading the car at Joe's here now, he's happy with it. I mean, it's bloody rotten now that we brought it back on the trailer. He's happy with the stuff that's going on with it. He likes the wheels, back to the way he wanted it really for him to sell. But I think he's meant to be doing a podcast show with SBR Autos, the Mercedes specialist, and he wants to fix this for them. So because we're going back with an empty trailer, because the car that we were meant to be going to Penzance for, he's basically just jibbed us off, he's not messaging us back, so we might as well take that back for Joe. Now we need to speak to Sam at SBR Autos anyway, because we need him to have a look at Dan's Vito, which has got a bit of a fault with it that we want him to have a look at, and just more to the fact that we think, to confirm if it's whatever we think it is or not. So yeah, we're going to take that up there. We'll pick his brains while we're there about the Vito as well, and also just doing Joe a solid by us not going back with an empty trailer, and we can take that up to him, and at least he hasn't got to figure out how he's going to get it up there himself. We can just take it because we're pretty much driving past Stockport anyway to go home, so we'll do that and we'll get it up there for him and we'll load it up and we'll be on our way. So we'll strap it all up, get it nice and safe, and we'll get on our way. These little spiders everywhere there.
Yeah, casing, aren't they?
Yeah. So, Joe's just asked, I don't know Don't know whether it's worth doing. Let us know in the comments whether you think we should do it or not. Would we be interested in revamping his little ATV buggy? It's looking a bit worse for wear. It's got more grass than seat. Literally everything could do with either painting or re-stone guarding, change the wood. You know what I mean? Just tart it up and make it look spanking again. Maybe re-wrap it all so it's a different colour or something. I don't know. I think he's just up for anything to go on with it, just to make it look better than it is.
Yeah.
Because he's
abused it.
Abused it and left it. Haven't we, mate?
It's road legal though.
Yeah.
It needs the front number plate. Free tax. Automatic, yeah, it's got a radio, but that's a bit temperamental to be honest. Oh, I'll tell you what, it will need your mechanicals fixing because the I think it needs a brake servo.
Right.
Because the brake pedal's like
non-existent.
Not really there.
Yeah. The engine brake loads these things though, don't they? It's let off. Oh, is it an auto?
Yeah.
East.
500cc.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
That choke under there, is it?
Yeah. I mean, that could use some attention as well because I had it put on, but it doesn't really stick in the out position. You probably put a nice exhaust on this as well. It's very muted at the moment.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Hit bike exhaust.
That's it.
Got a welded diff.
Oh, welded diff, yeah.
I think it needs warming up. I haven't been driven in a while. Wait for this lorry to go and we'll... Oh, you two can take it for a spin if you want.
Go ahead.
Just remember there's no brakes.
Yeah, brake schmakes, you know.
There you go.
Have we got grass?
What horse have you got only walking around with 3 shoes on?
Jump in the back, Joe.
Jump in the back, Joe. Hang on, let me get rid of some of these spiders.
One in high, don't we?
Yeah, just leave it in drive. Obviously you got reverse.
Is that in high now?
Yeah.
Let's get a horse. Nay! How hard are we allowed to push this, Joe?
How hard?
Yeah?
As hard as you want.
Okay.
Go through the gate. As hard as you want.
Okay.
Down the end. You can go all the way in the track if you want.
Alright, lid. Do you think he's getting fed? Let's get on the field and do some dog nuts.
Yeah, the brakes are not there, are they, at all?
No, they're kind of there, but not anymore.
Saved it, lad. Is that for skills?
Yeah, he went over then.
I saved it though.
Camera's still going, yeah. Camera's still there.
He dropped our camera and everything.
Down there, the lot.
Shall I go? I think that can be a future project.
Oh yeah, I do.
When you said there's no brakes, I thought you meant, you know, there's little brakes.
Yeah,
there's
no,
none. None whatsoever. That was quite fun, that. Apart from nearly rolling it, you know.
I hope it's worth it, Louis.
I think we take that on as a future project. That was quite cool. We're gonna have to get Joe's footage though, because that'll be better. And we nearly rolled it. But needs some work. Hello there.
Yeah. I just dug all my garden up. Yeah. 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 So, that was a laugh. We nearly died. But we'll finish strapping the car up and we'll get it back home. And whether we get back, we've got to get back before 5 o'clock. It's now 1:30 because of the messing about we've just been doing on the field in his little off-roader. We're probably not going to get back in time to take this to SPR today, so we'll drop it off tomorrow or Monday. And then that's boxed off. Right guys, so as you all know, we wouldn't be able to do what we do if we never had sponsors. So today's sponsor is OBD11. So if you head over to the OBD11 website, they're doing a Halloween discount at 25% off for the OBD11 device and 15% off for credits. So I'll show you how it works. So OBD11 is a professional car diagnostic tool that you can keep in your pocket. It's a great little tool to have, and it'll save you money every time you get a fault with your car, because one, you can find the fault with it, and you can also clear the fault with it to see if it's an actual temporary code or just a code that's stored and will always be there until you get the problem fixed. And the reason why OBD11 can save you money is every time you get a fault code flash up on your car, normally you would have to take it to a garage to find out what it is or for it to be cleared. Now with this, using code TVI, you can save yourself 10% off and basically diagnose it yourself. So OBD11 works on all sorts of vehicles. So vehicles that it's supported by are Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, Mini, Toyota, Skoda, Seat, Lamborghini and Bentley, Lexus, Rolls-Royce and all kinds of other brands. So go and check out the website for more. But you can also use the one-click app customizations, and you can change all sorts. It's all about modifying quirky little things with inside your car, like adding needle sweep to your dash or get me home lights. You can leave them to come on, so when you get out of the car, your lights stay on until you get to the house. There's also a rear reversing dip mirrors, so when you're reversing, your mirrors dip so you can see where you're going when you're reversing or see the curb, and many more cool little features like this. So a big thank you to OBD11 for sponsoring today's video.
Right, so it's the next day. We didn't manage to get to SPR Autos yesterday coming home from Joe's, as it took us 5.5 hours. There was loads of congestion, roads closed. And we only managed to get back here at 7 o'clock. So it's the next day anyway. We're going to get the Mercedes ML of Joe's up to SPR Autos, and I'll get back to you when I'm there. Right, so I think I've just arrived, because that's what we've seen on Google. I'm sure he's just down that alleyway. So I'm going to get out, run down, meet Sam, and then see where I can unload this car, see if it's alright here, because I'm literally on the road. You alright, mate?
As soon as the book's off, you turn up.
Nice to meet you, mate. I'm Andy. So I've left it out on the road. Do you want me to drive it in to Oregon trailer? Do you reckon there's...
Can you get round? If you can get round, yeah.
I don't know. I reckon. It's just turning round. That's the problem. Yeah, so I don't know the ins and outs of this vehicle.
He's told me stuck in gear.
It drove onto the trailer.
Yeah.
So you can it's in neutral, you can get it
Yeah,
in.
I don't think it will shift up the gears.
Right.
And he's tried to get it fixed and no one can fix it.
Right.
I think he had a quote for like £4 grand or something.
Jesus. See, we were only dropping a car off that we'd worked on. We were meant to be heading down to Penzance to pick up a Sora, and we had an empty trailer, and he said, oh, well, I want this to go up to SPR.
While you're here, we just take that.
We had an empty trailer, and the lad who we were going to get the Sora off didn't get back to us. So we said, do you want us to take it up for you?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'll get it down there. It's just if I've got space to spin it round when I'm in here.
Yeah. I mean, big wagons coming here, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're probably better drivers, though. Just going to unload the ML. I've told them what's up with it. I'm going to get it into the workshop for them. Right, so we've also got Dan's Mercedes Vito that broke down in Scotland. Now I'll
Yeah.
tell you the story about it. It went up there, went into a limp mode, was doing 12 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Said 15 miles until it's non-start.
Yeah.
He said he poured AdBlue in and it poured out the top. Now since we've had it, we've got the gauge up on the dash and it was halfway down, so it wasn't full. We filled it up, won't delete the code, but the pump doesn't seem to be making pressure. Now, is that...
So, could be a couple of different reasons. The pump is inside the tank.
Yeah.
You could have a pump issue, but generally you replace the full tank with all the gubbins inside it. The reason being, I've had the circuit boards fail, which supply the power to the pump, so you kind of get a false diagnosis. I have been tripped up with that before. I did a video on it, and I showed in the video of me misdiagnosing it.
Yeah, and the thing is with this, it was bought from Copart, so it has been picked up by a forklift.
So we definitely need to check wiring.
Just like maybe push the tank up and squash the top.
Oh, right, maybe, yeah.
No, I don't know.
But I'll tell you another thing I've had, wiring coming down to the tank.
Yeah.
I've had that rubbing away and chafing away. Sometimes you just got to rip it all back and check it. If you just physically look at it, it looks all right. And then, but if you unravel it, just make sure that's good as well.
I reckon that's a job for you. The fuel gauge as well, the actual diesel gauge.
Diesel gauge.
He's filled it to the brim. It's not now, but he filled it to the brim and it still said nothing.
Right, okay.
So, any ideas on that? I mean...
Is that since he bought it? Or is that happened?
I don't know, you know.
If it's since he bought it, I'm wondering if it's like you say, a Copart forklift driver thing.
Yeah, but they're the two main problems. Yeah, the window switch not working. We'll buy the window switch and do that.
Yeah.
The seat belts had gone off because it had been crashed. So it had a pyro fuse fault. We've replaced that. That's gone.
Yeah.
We had the seat belt sent off to Airbag Team.
Yeah.
And one come back and we fitted it and it's still saying driver's seatbelt. So we've had that sent off, we're gonna have that back.
Yeah.
So basically it is literally just the fuel gauge and the AdBlue fault.
Right, okay.
And like you say, we're not experts, so it's easier to give it to an expert, but we've got other things we could be getting on with, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can look at it for you, get some testing done on that.
That's it. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get it
We'll get you in the queue.
That's it. Right, do you just want to watch me turn around a minute? Just so I don't wipe anything out. I'll try and get that backed in there.
I'm going to film him, make sure he can get around properly. You definitely didn't need my help for that.
That went smoother than I was
hoping. You made that look easy.
Yeah, to be honest, that went smoother than I thought it was going to.
I feel like it's Shfting Metal takeover, this.
That's it. He's everywhere, man. He's a good lad though, Joe, honestly. When you meet him, like properly, he's a really good lad. Well, yeah, he'll come up and
yeah, he said he's going to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to come and pick it up when it's done or if he'll come up and tell you what's what with it. I don't know. But we'll leave that to him and you. You know what I mean? We're just the delivery guys in this one.
Just the delivery driver.
Yeah. But he's doing us a favour for doing this, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
But nice to meet you anyway.
And you.
Yeah.
Right guys, so Joe's got the SL500 back, and because we were coming back with an empty trailer, we decided to do him a favour and bring the ML up to SPR Autos for him. And in return, we've managed to get Joe to go and pick a car up for us, which is down his neck of the woods, which we're going to chop up and use for the taxi, if it comes off. And as always, we had a bit of fun while we were there, messing around on Joe's UTV in his field. I don't think his missus is going to be too happy about us ripping the field up, and Andy nearly tipping it, but, you know.
That was fun though.
All shits and gigs in it.
Yeah, it was fun.
But that's all we got time for on today's video. So if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps the channel out.
And you can also follow us on Facebook,
Instagram and Twitter.
And you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok.
See you in the next one.
You know what you should do there? Hand to the thing. Back off. I know a lot of people do it like, but it works.